Hope you're doing well. Kelly Dean Allen here. Today we're going to have a look at how to play Dirty White Boy from Mick Jones and Foreigner from the band's 1979 album Head Games. We are in drop D tuning for this tutorial, so take your low E string, tune it down one full step to D. Everything else, standard tuning. So we're starting with this riff. So we're basically just repeating the same little progression 4 times, right? So we're striking this chord right here. We're barring the 5th fret of the low E, A, and D string with our index. We have our pinky, or you can use your ring finger, I suppose, on the 7 of the D string. We're going to strike that chord, and then you're going to do a quick little palm muted down, up, down of just that 5th fret of the low E. Kind of like that, right? And then you're going to strike the chord again, and then you're going to downstroke 4 times on basically just the low E and the A string. Right there, right? Kind of like that. And you're going to repeat that 4 times. Right, so that is the opening riff. And then we're going to drop into D, and we're going to play this blues progression for 4 bars. Common blues progression. We're holding like a power chord here, 5th fret and 7th fret of the A and the D, and we're bouncing off the 9 here with our pinky of the D string, right, for 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back to the main riff for 2 repeats. And then we're into the first verse. Now the first verse, we're going to move off to C and do the same thing for 4 bars in C that we just did in D, palm muted. And then back to the riff for 4 repeats. Second half of the first verse, C, 4 bars. Back to the main riff, 2 repeats, right? And then we're into the chorus, and the chorus is just over that D progression, right, for 3.5 bars. Dirty white boy, dirty white boy, dirty white boy, dirty white boy, right? So 3.5 bars, the first chorus. Every chorus afterwards is going to be 5.5 bars. So in D for the chorus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then after the 3.5 bars, you're going to drop off to a C power chord, let it ring for a bit, and then drop back into the main riff for 4 more repeats, right? So that's the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, C. 4 repeats. Second verse, C, 4 bars. Main riff, 4 times. Second half, second verse, 4 bars. Main riff, twice. Second chorus, 5.5 bars. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, C. And at that point, it leads right into the solo. So let's have a look at that solo now. Let's have a quick run through of it first. pretty much the solo right there. So we're using triads for pretty much this entire solo. And we're starting with a C major triad here on the 10, 9, 8 of the D, G, and B string, right? We're going to strike that twice, move it back 2 spots to B flat, a B flat major triad, 8, 7, 6, and then off to open. Then you're going to go back to the C major triad, bounce off to open, back to the B flat triad, bounce off to open. Right, kind of like that. And then we're going to go back into the C major, strike it twice, back it up to the B flat, and then drop into a C major triad here with a bar at the 5th fret. Kind of like this. Right, you're going to strike that twice. So it's a lot of triads bouncing off the open strings, right? And then we're going to repeat it. However, the second time you repeat it, there's a little difference right near the end of it. Before we go into this C major triad, we're going to go off to open first before we drop into it. Right? We're not going to go straight into it and hit it twice. We're going to go off to open first and then drop into it. Take that, slide it up to the 12th fret triad here, the G major triad, and hit that 3 times from the C. And you're going to grab the 3rd fret of the low E, give it a nice slow full step bend, and play that little lick right there, pulling off 2 to open of the G, and then another little pull off from 2 to open, grab the 4 of the D, back to open G. Kind of like that. Right? So that's the first half of the solo. And then repeat. However, right at that point right there, we're going to change. We're going to drop into a little double stop here at the 10, 11 of the B, 10 of the G, 11 of the B. Hit it a couple of times and then slide it up 2 spots. So you're going to hit it 3 times and then slide it up 2 spots. And then finishing the solo with this. So we're going to slide into 19 of the high E, back to 15, and then back it up to 13. And then you're going to grab 15 of the B off to 12 of the G. Finishing the solo with this. 14 of the G down to 12 of the B, back up to 12 of the G with a double hit. Right? And that's the end of the solo. So let's take it right from the top and then we'll move on. And that is the solo. And then we drop back into another chorus, D. 5.5 bars. C riff 4 times. 3rd verse. Right, back into C, 3rd verse, same as the first 2 verses, and then we drop back into another chorus, same as the 2nd chorus, 5.5 bars long. And that, my friends, is how you play Dirty White Boy by Foreigner. Certainly hope you found that helpful, enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button right down there somewhere, and drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. Hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.